Hello, this is Dr. Linda Davis, and today I want to work through an expression web example. This is expression web 2, and what we have here is just a simple table with graphics, and we have some interactive buttons, and today I want to go over the interactive buttons. They're very easy to do, and they make your page look a lot more professional. So let's go. This is the browser view of the page. I have these interactive buttons I wanted to show you up here that we've created. And then, of course, we have some hyperlinks to the different pages. And we have a little marquee code going on down here. With the interactive buttons, that's what we want to focus on today. And let me go back to design view so you can see how this takes place. I'm gonna just that's what they look like as they just set there in design view without it being in the browser view. So let me make sure I'm on design view. There we go. And let me take them out and put them back in and just show you how we did it. So we'll just click in there and delete the episode 1 button, and we'll put it back in. We just basically had a blank space in here. We divided it up into 3. So we split one cell and made it into 3 cells to hold the buttons. And then to put a button in, we just say insert in that particular cell, and we scroll down to interactive button, and they give you 3 different tabs here: button, font, and image. Lots of tweaking you can do within these 3 tabs. So go to button first. You'll pick out the kind of button you want. They have several styles here. There's one example. You can see how it lights up when you drive over it, and different colors, and then you go to another different style there, and there's quite a few. So find your favorite. That's more contemporary look to it. With when you drive over it, shows you what happens interactively when you take your mouse over that button. And I believe we used a glass or embossed capsule. Let me see. I don't think that was quite it. Let's go down a little bit more. Yeah, glass capsule. Probably the green one right there, because they do come in different colors, obviously. So we'll pick the green one. I think it matches what we've got going on up here. And the next thing you have to do, once you select the one you like the best, go to text and type in what you want that button to say. So this one obviously needed to say episode 1 to keep with my theme. The next spot is the link. What do you want? Where do you want this page or that button to take you? Which web page do you want it to take you to next? So it gives you a little browse button you can select. Now remember, web pages and their images should be all in the same folder. That's how I start off my students learning web design. I want it to be able to go to the episode 1 page, so I'm going to scroll down until I see the episode 1 page, not graphic, but actual page. There's the episode 1 page there. .html is the giveaway that it is the page itself. Say OK. So that puts that in there for you. And then you can not say OK just yet. We're not done. We need to go to the other tabs and fill these out. And pick your font. Do you want it bold? And how do you want it bigger? I think I do want that a little bigger, but it does tell you when you start exceeding the space that you have to work with. So I'll go a little bigger. I think it was around size 14. I may have to tweak that a little bit more. And then once you settle on that, you have your original font color, your hovered font color when your mouse is hovering over it, and your pressed font color. What color does it change to once you press the button? So pick those out. And original font color, I think was black actually. Hovered, you can make it red or something very bright. Pressed font color, do you want it to turn yet to another color once you press it? So let me say just blue, just for effect there. Horizontal alignment, centered, yeah, that's fine with me there. Now the image tab. Sometimes I know I had a problem with the Queen Amidala button. I had to make it quite a bit wider to accommodate the entire text. And episode 1's probably okay. You can see what happens when I drive over it like that. And so you can adjust this if you need to. If you want it to maintain proportions, fine, keep that checked. If you don't really care about that and you just need it wider, just adjust the width and not adjust the height. So you have to uncheck that to make that happen. So we're I leave these checked normally. I have had to use these bottom button areas here, make the button a JPEG image and use this background color. I found that if I use white here, I get this little peeks out a little bit of white around the button. I don't really want that, so I'm just going to make it black since that's the color of my background anyway. Or I can make it a GIF and let it take on the background that I have for the web page itself. So that's what I'm going to pick today. Now I've been through all three tabs. It should be good to go. So I'll say OK. And there's my button. My font size might be just a bit large. I can obviously go back and adjust that by double clicking on it. And let me go over to font. Let me cut it down to size 12. It looks like it's just a little bit off there. So that shows you could just go back and fix it if you need to. That looks much more in line with the other two buttons, so I'll accept that. Be sure and save your work. And this screen will come up that says save embedded files. That's okay. I just say okay. And we're good to go. I want to look at it in the browser view. So on Expression Web, I select my F12 special function key to launch the browser view once I've saved it. And there it is. And when I drive over it, it turns red. And it probably turns blue if I was to click, which it does. And it takes me to the episode 1 page that you see here. Alright, well, let me go back home and show you that's how you do the interactive buttons. Thank you for your time.